you know what they are?
What,
Beeps.
Yeah. Do you know what they are?
Beeps.
Well, yeah, but do you know where they're from?
The screams of children.
No, they're actually originally from BBC Radio when every hour, on the hour, they used to hit the pips. And that's what used to announce the news.
Wow, now I want to kill myself.
Well, in which case, on that note, we'll start. And that's it. Just like that, we've started.
Great.
Isn't it weird how how it works? Like 1 minute we're having a conversation, we're not on record. The next minute we're having a conversation, we are.
Yeah.
Or by
it's
the
like
press
you
of
have
one
to
red
press
button.
the button.
I know. And then just like that, everyone's in on this conversation. I think it's pretty creepy, really.
It is.
Well,
Goodbye.
kind of. In a bit.
We've come prepared this week.
Slightly.
We've actually come the most prepared we've ever done. Like, we've written a little ordnance survey. No, order of service. No, not an ordnance survey. That's like a map in it.
Yeah.
My bad. An order of service. That's why they have a church in it.
Ordnance survey.
we had an ordnance survey map involved.
We're just having a funeral now.
So basically, when you go on set, if you pick up your ordnance survey and just follow the lines from there,
Constant old man.
and then we'll start with take one, and we'll just see how it works. See if we can get this all in one take. Episode 1, go. It's actually week
Episode
4.
1.
No, we're on week 4.
What
My
world
bad.
are you in?
I'm in the normal world. What world are you in?
Warcraft.
Well, that doesn't surprise us at all. Like, I couldn't have seen that coming a mile off.
Right. I think we should crack on.
GMN Podcast.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that is one of our new little sweepers.
Sorry about that sneeze.
Voiced over by
It's
the
alright.
beautiful Peter Dixon,
You're absolutely
or as we prefer to know him as,
Beautiful, Alicia Dixon.
Max.
Max.
that's actually Peter. You know the actual guy who does it from the X Factor. It's actually just Max. It's an alter ego of his. He puts on a costume, and he becomes Peter Dixon. It's like when Batman puts on his cape.
Yeah.
When Batman puts on his cape. When
Superman.
no, what's Batman's real name?
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's the one. I knew that. I was just testing you.
No.
You mess.
So we went to the cinema this week, didn't we, Nick?
Yeah.
Swiftly move on from the fact that I had no idea what Batman's real name was. And we watched
I've also seen it.
Sausage Party.
Sausage party.
And there's nothing more embarrassing than going up to the guy and saying, two men, right? Two grown boys walking up to the counter and saying, can I have two for sausage party? Especially when it's another man who seemed slightly camp as well, serving us. And I'm walking up and we're going in, we're like, yeah, this is going to be a really good film. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be great. It's going to be funny. Reviews look good. Trailers looked really good. Walk up to the counter and, hi, yeah, can I have two for sausage party? was pretty much the way it went. And looked around at Nathan, who's laughing his head off, just like, you just said, can I have two for sausage party? Like, out of
Would
context.
you like any drinks?
Oh yeah, and then he goes, anything else? Are you paying separately or together? And I say together because I was generous, and I said to Nathan I'd pay. But then that makes it look even worse. You wanted two for sausage party, and I'm paying.
Plus,
Christ.
when you're going up and you're going, instead of saying actually like 2 tickets to sausage party, you're going, can I have 2 for sausage party?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. Just
follow
can
me.
I have two?
Opens this
Can I,
back room, you walk through.
can I? Yeah, walk in. Think we're going to watch a film. Been completely misled by the trailer. You can I have 2 for the sausage party, please. The sausage party or to watch sausage party? Well, is there a difference? Well, follow me.
Oh Christ!
That is a completely different film.
So, yeah.
That is not what. Well, then again, in comparison to the actual one we watched, it's probably not that different.
No, I know. Oh my god.
You've seen it, Max, right?
Yeah.
Did you see it alone, or was it just one for the sausage party?
One with a couple of my mates and like.
Oh right, hey, hey, that was more of a lemon party, wasn't it?
No, I was just like, wow, they can put this in a film.
Oh yeah, like instantly, as soon as the film starts, the swearing just commences, doesn't it, with the song?
It's
Yeah.
better that it's like a cartoon as well.
And then he just blooming goes. They're all like happy singing in the supermarket. Just goes to the German liquor or whatever it is, and he just goes, "Exterminate the juice."
Oh yeah, it's like Hitler or something, yeah.
As soon as the film starts, and you just like,
wow.
whoa.
That's an opening.
So what this film's gonna be like?
Oh yeah, like it seems like the sort of film, like I was surprised Seth MacFarlane didn't have an input, didn't?
No,
I mean, it seems like his sort of style of, you know what I mean, like that sort of comedy and that
There's been
sort.
too many Seths though.
Yeah, well, is it Seth Green?
No, Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, sorry, my bad. Seth Green, oh yeah, like he'd star in something like that.
Seth Green's
Seth
off.
Rogen,
Does Chris's voice in Family Guy, doesn't
Yeah.
Is it?
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in which case he probably would star in something like that. And what I just said was silly.
He was in. Wasn't he in Scooby Doo as well? The
Yeah. He was
the,
in.
How do
he
you
was in,
how do
live
you
action
know
one.
this?
He was in Austin Powers as well.
Wait, what was he? Austin?
Yeah. Wasn't
No,
he? Was
he was-
wasn't he
he
in?
was the cousin or whatever it was, like the awkward nephew.
Is it a bad time for me to say that I've never seen Austin Powers?
I haven't
What?
either.
Max, you
What?
haven't? All right, that's all right then. I mean, like, I know some of the. I think I've seen little clips here, and I know the references, like the
Wait,
songs
Yeah, like
and all
the
of that.
slowest
But,
murder ever when he runs over him on that on that thing.
What about?
and like,
you
it's
know-
that song by what's he called?
He's in Without a Paddle as well, isn't he, Seth Green?
Without a Paddle.
Yeah.
What's that?
They can't.
These four
they can't-
guys go to like discover a treasure that they wanted to find when they were younger, when they were kids, and eventually they end up just finding a weed farm. It's really funny.
I
Brilliant.
didn't expect that to come. It's Quincy Jones. That's the one. That's he does the theme.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah, you're not familiar with that name?
No.
No, I
yeah,
am a bit.
yeah, Quincy Jones. He does. What else does he do? He does other theme tunes.
Does he? Brilliant.
Um,
My favourite character on Austin Powers is Fat. I know I just swore, but that's his name.
that's his character name.
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not we can go with that then. What's the rage rating for Austin Powers?
Don't know, but it's proper good because he's like
That's
he
not
walks
actually a
in.
swear word, I don't think, is it?
Well, no, not when you actually think about it. The actual definition for it isn't it someone who doesn't know their dad,
No, it's someone who
doesn't
was
have a
born
dad?
to parents
Born
weren't
out of
married.
wedlock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
But you can become an unbastard, like I was.
What?
If your parents get married after you're born, you're not a bastard anymore.
Lies.
What just happened? Did Max just say like 1 minute he was a bastard and the next minute he wasn't?
Yeah.
This is a very, very beeped out session. If it's we're not allowed to say it.
Well, I don't know, because I can't imagine it's wrong to say out of context.
No.
Like, I mean, it's almost as if we were talking about animals, and if I said to you, Nathan, name a farmyard animal, and you said sheep, Max said cow, I said cock, it's absolutely fine.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, it's the context, isn't it?
Yeah. But if I said, Max, like, Nathan wants to suck your then it's going to be beeped out, innit? It's different. It's
Right.
it's the
So,
context.
I don't get why beeps make things not explicit, because you've just
Well,
said...
you don't hear it.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
it's because you don't
No,
hear
no,
it. I
no.
mean, we all know
know,
what's being said. It's like that scene.
Exactly.
It's like that scene in Family Guy where he's pulling the beads, Quagmire's, and he's like, bubble. He's pulling the beads, and he's like, "We all know what's going on. The kids don't, but we do."
Yeah.
It's that reference. It's that sums it all up, because it's the fact that the younger audience don't really know what's going on, and if they do, then kind of, I suppose, fault of the parents. Insert hate letters here.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the purpose of it. And also, there's the whole thing about the watershed, isn't it? Is that one? It's not called. It's called something like that. From 10 o'clock, is it? So we all saw Sausage Party. We all thought it
Yeah.
was good.
I was gonna say we better get back to sausage.
Decent.
Never before has Max said he wants to get back to a sausage party before. Like it is just the title. I think they sat in the office when they were writing it and thought, you know what, this will give us a laugh a minute. We'll call the film Sausage Party because whenever anyone says it, they'll just sound stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm walking in. Okay, can I have two for two sausage party? Sorry, what? Two sausage party. You're gonna have to speak a bit louder. It's loud in here. There's a lot of people. I don't know what you're saying. I want two for sausage party. Wait, do you hear him? He said two for sausage party. There's another one wants a sausage party. Wait. You walk into the cinema and they're actually screening a completely different film.
Exactly.
Like, that's the guy that asked for a
50
sausage
Shades of
party. Like your face posted on the front of the cinema, not welcome here, asked for sausage party. But yeah,
Oh.
it is a good film.
It is.
Highly recommend if you haven't seen it already, because it is a laugh a minute.
Yeah.
And the level of, well, it's not even innuendo, it's just downright crudeness, I suppose.
It's hard to sort of say much about it without spoiling it.
Oh yeah,
Talk about the individual scenes and stuff though that were funny, but
no, and it's only just come out in the UK, like, as of last week sometime, on Thursday, Friday.
I'd literally just go and watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's decent.
yeah, we could just say we recommend it. It's funny as
5 out of 10 sausages for that one.
5 out of 10. Is that how they're rating it?
No, man,
Like on
5
Rotten
out of 5.
Tomatoes, they changed it to Rotten Sausages.
Rotten sausages.
I never get that rating system, Rotten Tomatoes. Has anyone explained to me how it works?
I don't know. You'd imagine
Probably-
the more Rotten Tomatoes you
Meant
get, the
it was
worse
worse. I thought that's what it was as well. It might
Do
be.
you mean why is it called Rotten Tomatoes?
No, I mean how it works, because is it the case of you get said, I don't know, is it 5, 10 maximum Rotten Tomatoes? Does that mean
I
it's
don't know.
worse, or does that mean it's better, like
Well,
stars?
I'm guessing it's like from if a live actor's on stage and people would throw a Rotten Tomato if they were terrible.
So like
so
how many people would throw
more-
a tomato at them,
Yeah.
and then just
like,
scaled down to a maximum of 5 people in the audience at one time?
Yeah. So they're like the more Rotten Tomatoes they have on the website, the worse the film is. I'd guess. I don't know.
It's a pretty crazy thought through system, really, isn't it? Why they
That's
didn't just stick with the old classic star ratings?
Well, that's what makes it stand out, and that's why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Anyway.
Touche.
Anyway.
And what else happened tonight?
Speaking of fruit, because tomatoes are fruits.
They are, because they have seeds. And if anyone says otherwise, they're wrong.
Isn't the new crapple phone out soon?
If by that you mean the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus.
Is 7 Plus out as well?
Yeah, it's not out right now. The release date is scroll.
Sales
Just,
something in.
Available for purchase on September the 16th. However, pre-orders start September the 9th, which
on.
is this Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
on.
heard-
we
heard-
we record this the week before it goes out, obviously. So we're recording this on the 7th. You'll be listening to it on the 12th, or unless you listen to it afterwards, obviously.
I heard that people found out about the new iPhone release because their phone came up with a countdown to self-destruct like a day before it comes out.
That's usually how it works. I mean, they've done something completely stupid this time and taken out the headphone jack. Now, the ongoing joke, which for the first time I saw it was funny, for the 21st time I've seen it, it wasn't funny, but it is the fact that they've taken out the headphone jack. Next year, they're just going to take out the charging jack. It's simple. As soon as your device dies, just buy a new phone. That's going to be the strap line for the next one.
Or they could get on Samsung's level and make it wireless charging.
They could, and I think from what I've seen, they are looking into that.
Ripping it off then.
from some-
Rip-offs.
It's not a rip-off, is it? Because what
It is.
happens, Nathan, is Apple just wait out the concept and they make it good, whereas Samsung just go, oh look, something new, let's just stick it in and then make it not work because Samsung phones just lag. And the
But it does
reason
work.
that Samsung phones lag is because the operating system Android was actually designed for a computer. And then smartphones started to become all of the range, and Android went, well, you know what, we could just stick it on a phone. And as a result of
God
that,
they
it just doesn't perform as well, and that's why it's sluggish, and that's why you find it crashes, because what happens in an iPhone, along these sorts of lines is as soon as you make a tap on the iPhone, like to do a touch action, it basically kills anything else that's running at that time, focuses entirely on what you're doing on that tap. Whereas on an Android, it just adds that to the top of the process list and therefore just adds to on top of the sluggishness and makes things go slowly.
So every tap of the iPhone screen, it kills off the different brain cells.
Every tap of the iPhone screen kills System 32.
Brilliant.
If System 32 existed. So the 7 has a brand new camera. The 7 Plus has a brand new camera. But the 7 Plus...
Canberra.
The 7 Plus has a brand new camera times 2. It has 2 cameras in it. And I don't mean like a front... I don't mean a front facing and a rear facing. It has two rear facing cameras side by side. One of which is allowing for a 2 times true optical zoom without loss of image quality, and the other one is the equivalent to a 28mm lens for wide angle shots, like the standard iPhone camera. So basically, it just means that you can get a much higher quality zoomed in image with the second camera, and also they're introducing a software update later on this year, which allows for a proper depth of field style image, where it has like the blur background and the focus on the front.
Is that another one of those Apple updates that takes up all your memory?
Probably, but it'll only be for the iPhone 7 Plus anyway, which I'm not too convinced on the size of anyway. It's just...
Well, is it like massive?
Yeah, well, it just...
Size of a tablet.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I mean, they call it a phablet, don't they? Like a phone tablet. It's like...
God.
I just feel like it's just a bit too big.
Yeah. What I was going to say is, like, in the past week, I've gone to put my phone on charge and then woke up in the morning and it's just been on like 60-something% and not charged fully. Like, it's charged fully now.
What, as in
But
just,
for the
it's
past
just not charging?
The past couple of times I've charged it, it's only charged to like 60-something%.
It's almost as if we're not doing a podcast and we're actually doing a technical hour.
We're doing a review of the phones across the board. So yeah, the new 7 and 7 Plus, they've got some good features, they've got some bad features. But they're all... I think that's just generally the case, isn't it, with iPhones? They do a release and there's some good things and there's some bad things, and people complain, and then they just get over it and buy one because they're sheep. People that own Apple products. I'll admit I own Apple products myself, but we're sheep. We just buy it because it's new, it's shiny. It's got an Apple logo on the back. It's like anything really. It's like clothes. When people go into and like, Max, give me a clothes designer. Primark.
Versace.
Primark, excellent. Yeah, when people go in there and they just buy it because it's got a P on it for Primark, right?
No, I don't think anyone goes into Primark going, "Oh my god, have you seen the new Primark gear?"
It's not Primark anyway, Nathan, is it? It's Primani.
Primani, yeah.
That's the actual.
When you go in Versace and it's like $6,000 and a mortgage for a bin bag liner as a hoodie.
When you go in Versace. When have you ever been in Versace?
What even is Versace?
A few times.
Look at Nathan, like, splashing his cat. This is why he never has any money. Apparently he spends all of his time in Versace buying new handbags and purses. So that you can go along to watch Sausage Party.
I don't care about fashion and that lot.
I'm surprised you don't have 8 iPhones.
If it covers my balls and nipples, and it's a good amount of money.
Of it?
Yeah, that's all it needs to cover. Just little tiny bits of cloth, just covering those sections of his body.
3 leaves.
Right.
And a rake.
Are you just describing the Adam and Eve Garden of Eden scene?
No, just my clothing attire.
And then there's this snake, and he says, "Don't eat the apple." And then Nathan eats the apple, and then bad things happen.
And then everyone believes the made-up story throughout history. Sorry.
Lads Weekly Quiz!
See how subtly I moved on there?
Yeah. I think we might be doing a quiz soon.
What gave it away?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
No, it's not John Cena.
What? You just said John Cena.
Yeah.
Ah, I can't see him.
Oh, God.
Who can see him?
We got our pens and paper at the ready.
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm subtly.
Moving further and further away from the mic. All you hear is Nathan's car start up. He's rushing down to Ryman's.
Here is car start.
No, you couldn't, because he has a Skoda Citigo.
Yep, I do.
Let's not talk about that, shall we, Nathan?
New car will be arriving soon.
Number 1.
Are we all ready?
Wait. You're saying number 1. Quiz? What is it?
What is the quiz?
It's a movie quotes quiz.
Ah.
So, I've even spent the time clipping up the quotes from the movie.
Ooh.
You being that it's a movie quotes
So it's
quiz, and
my
Yeah.
voice.
so like you've got the actual original, which in my opinion makes it a little bit easier. Now I will also repeat it straight after, just in case you don't get any of the words clearly, because there are sections of it where it dips in and out with volume. So I will also
God,
repeat it.
okay.
I won't try and do the voice because I tried earlier, and it's safe to say that it's not fit for human hearing.
We need to hear it after the quiz.
Have we got pens and paper?
Yeah.
Sweet. We can go with
Number 1.
which is
There's no place like home.
all you have to do is write down the film from
We have
which that
to-
quote comes from.
Is it just the film, or the film and the person saying it?
No, just the film. Because if you trust me, you'll be happy for that later on, because you'll get to some of these and you'll go,
I don't know what
I have no idea. I should specify as well, if there's any of these that you think it's like, I don't know, a film where it's got multiple versions of the, so like 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean, sort of versions of the film. If you think it's one of those, then obviously specify. If you don't know the specification, then just write it down, and I would be willing to give half a point if there are any of those.
Got a knife and stabbed it into a pitch dark room. Like,
Number 2.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
oh,
That was
Jurassic World.
so. That was you're gonna need a bigger boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
And the first one, just to clarify, was "There's no place like home."
yeah, my guess is terrible for the first one.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I forgot he was Scottish.
He is not Scottish. He's Irish mixed with Slovakian.
Number 3.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
From an all-time classic,
Oh my god!
which was "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off,"
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
which is actually commonly misquoted as "You're not you're not supposed to blow the bloody," or something like. It's commonly misquoted, but it's actually "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off."
Ah.
Only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Number 5.
He's looking at you, kid.
Wait, what?
You get that?
5?
Yeah.
No, it should be question 4, mate.
Right. My apologies. We'll do 5 and we'll go back.
Wait,
No,
what?
that's just no,
Do it
no,
again,
no,
then.
that no.
Question 5 was
He's looking at you, kid.
Oh no way!
God.
What's this from?
Oh, Christ.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Max!
He's definitely
No,
not.
not really,
If
mate.
you heard the way that typing is, Max types much slower than that.
Not if I'm on.
Bloody hell.
Moving back in numbers.
Number
Wait,
4.
wait, wait.
Wait, I've switched these around on my script. That's why. That is silly of me. Okay.
Brilliant.
Number 4 is.
Here's Johnny.
He is Johnny.
That almost slipped from my head then. I haven't seen the film actually.
Finally,
Number 6.
I feel the need for speed.
we all good with that?
Yeah.
Well, I
So the
heard
quote
it,
there was, "I feel the need for speed."
I heard it, but I don't know where it's from.
I've also prepared 2 deadlock questions. Now,
Hold
if we
on.
don't get to deadlock, and I'm going to give you those at the end anyway. The winner will still be the winner, but we'll just do it for the pure comedy value. But 6 questions.
What's that film called? The ones that I've forgotten, you know.
Which one?
So number 6.
Number 6. That was from Finding Dory, episode 6. You got that written down?
I'm just gonna have a guess at it.
Sweet. That draws an end.
I can't even think of any car films.
Glad Weekly Quiz.
We are powering through this material.
I know,
Good,
yeah,
'cause
it's a
I'm
bit
hungry.
bad.
We're 27 minutes in. We've done the quiz. We've done the first little section.
Maybe this will be a shorter episode because I'm hungry.
Like the wolf.
Brilliant.
Duran Duran. Classic.
I'm hungry like the wolf.
Wolof.
What's weird, it's almost as though you don't know the song.
No, it is that.
I'm not convinced.
And I'm hungry like the Wolof.
Bit of Duran Duran for the old timers.
Bit of Duran.
Bit of Rio. Is everyone a big fan of Duran Duran?
Yeah, whatever.
Not massively, no. Girls on film.
That's actually Rio.
No.
Girls on film.
I
Sweet.
know, but I was just saying songs I know by them.
Nathan's Hour of Reading.
I feel special.
You should do. We clipped up your own little intro. I don't have to say Nathan's Hour of Reading, but I had to say anyway. I just couldn't help myself. I felt out of place without saying it. You see.
Peter Dixon came down from the heavens and he just said,
Oh right. Sorry. Was that a cue for me to hit?
Nathan's
well, I was going to do it and then I
Hour of
realised.
Reading.
Great.
Follow us on Twitter at GMN Podcast.
Because we want to get that little bit of internet
Bang
fame,
it.
don't we? We want people to be communicating with us. We want people to be tweeting us, letting us know their scores,
Letting us know that they hate
and
us.
that they're out there listening as well.
Fantastic.
So hop on Twitter if you've got a Twitter account. If you haven't, just sign up. Like literally, for me to create that account, it took me all of about 5 minutes, if that. It's not a long time out of your day, is it?
Or go on YouTube.
And then just hit
Comment.
into the search bar GMN podcast, and what you've got there is our Twitter. Hit follow. Let us know what's going on in your world. Nathan, you're gonna let us know what's going on in your world. See a little segue there. That was smooth with your hour of reading.
Yay! Anyway, right. I'm trying to read the back of this Sainsbury's voucher, but it's quite difficult. Terms and conditions.
Wow, like nobody's ever read the terms and conditions, but Nathan
know.
today is going to read them for us all.
For an hour.
It'd probably take you longer than an hour.
I know. Coupon may only be used at point of purchase, as per terms specified on the front of this coupon.
Wait, so you've turned at the back for the terms and conditions, and now they're telling you to turn at the front for the terms and conditions.
Yes, exactly.
It's just a
I've lost
never-ending
where
loop.
I'm at. It's so small, this writing. For coupon redeemed in store, please hand coupon to cashier to be scanned and retained by Sainsbury's, or scan and insert the coupon into the slot at self-checkout. Coupon may be used for purchases of groceries online.
That's this section.
Sainsbury's.co.uk.
This section lasts slightly longer each week, and eventually will actually be an hour long.
Right, wait.
hope not.
I'll give out a little help for the rest of the world that's listening to this. If you want £16 off at Sainsbury's, if you spend £60 or more, enter the code CATNNXVCCJ, and it expires on the 30th of August 2016.
That date's passed.
Don't lie to me.
That was last month.
I know. People were definitely getting their pens ready.
I thought we had a free giveaway there.
Like literally, someone sat there like Sainsbury's. I spend £60. I do my weekly shopping there. What can I do? What can I do? Yeah, C-A-T. Right. Okay. I'll pause the podcast there, and what I'll do is I'll continue listening later on when I get home. I'll just go out and do my shopping. Now I've got that code before anyone else claims it. So they get in the car, they start, they go all the way down to Sainsbury's. And,
No,
yeah.
they're
So
just
I'm gonna
play it through the car
do my weekly shopping. Usually spend around £40, but I've got this voucher, so I might as well up it to get the percentage off. It works out pretty well, doesn't it? Really. Walk around, yeah, I'll have one of them. Yeah, love one of them. I can't really afford that, but with this voucher, I can. Get to the till, tap in the C
that worth it, Glenn?
So what are you
J
telling me?
V. Code expired August 2016. Well, that's weird. It's almost as though that kind gentleman in that podcast I was listening to was trying to be helpful. That's strange. Maybe there's an issue. I'll go over to member of staff. I'll go over to customer service. Hi, yeah, I've got this voucher.
I think we get it.
And basically, it's not working. All right,
Anyway.
okay. Well, where did you get the voucher?
Anyway.
Well, I was listening to this podcast, right, and they
Yeah.
gave it away on that. Right, okay, can I have a listen? Yeah,
What?
sure. So they listen to the podcast, hear you say that it actually expires in August,
Right,
turn around to
Nathan.
the customer, laugh at them, that customer goes home, very upset.
Nathan's Hour of Reading.
And that's why we're cutting that feature. For that purpose alone.
No.
Nathan,
What?
will you do me a favour?
No.
Follow us on Twitter at GMN Podcast.
Will you do that?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
You will do that.
Filler conversation. Anything that comes.
Nathan,
Yeah.
I've got something else for you to do.
Go on, man. What?
Tell us a joke.
What?
I want you to...
Tell us a joke.
Is that Max?
No, I want you to...
Tell us a joke.
Um.
Tell us a joke. Tell us a joke.
Is that Max speaking?
Are you gonna
Speaking now.
stop buying time?
Tell us a
I'm
joke.
not. My God. Right.
How many days are there until Christmas?
How many days are there until Christmas?
Tell us a joke.
What is going on?
Just answer the question.
I don't know how many days there are until Christmas.
Nathan, will you answer the question?
Which one?
What time is it in Kazakhstan?
It's not a difficult question, really, is it?
Well,
All I want you to do, Nathan, is
Tell us a joke.
okay. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea.
Oh God.
What time is it in Kazakhstan?
Christ, probably about 12 o'clock, midnight.
12 midnight. That's what you reckon?
I reckon it's about midnight or 1 o'clock.
What, 1 p.m?
AM.
It's 12 hours one way or 12 hours the other.
How many days are there until Christmas?
Probably about 162.
106. There's not 162 days until Christmas.
Well, how many are there then?
162. There's 109.
Oh well, I was close.
How many days are there until Christmas?
109.
Weird that you know that exactly.
Do an impression of a mouse.
Pardon?
Do an impression of a mouse. Tell us a joke.
Tell a joke. I've already
Tell us a
told a
joke.
joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes, no legs, and it's getting by another deer?
Do an impression of a mouse. Tell
Fuck
us
off.
a joke. What time is it in Kazakhstan?
Probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Why
Do an
is he
impression of
answering
a dolphin.
Every single one?
I don't know.
Do an impression of a dolphin.
Dolphin.
Do an impression of a dolphin.
I said a dolphin.
A dolphin.
It's almost as if you knew what was coming up next.
Do an impression of a chimpanzee.
It was so funny
Tell
that it
us a
was
joke.
halfway through a sentence and you you played do an impression of a mouse and you just completely stopped talking and went.
It's almost as though he's just like controlled by this as no like literally we were just mid conversation. Nathan, just tell us what you did today.
Well, I went to work quite early in the morning and kind of lay
Do an
about.
impression of a dolphin.
And then just carries on his story for it, and then it was dinner time, and
Do an impression of a mouse.
That sounds like the
Do an impression of a mouse.
that was more like a pterodactyl.
What time is it in Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan is the greatest country in the world.
Take a bow, son. I mean that. Take a bow.
Sweet.
You clip that up.
Yeah, I that up.
Take a bow, son.
It's the best.
Oh.
Do you know who it is, though, Nathan?
A
Do an
Scottish
impression of a
commentator.
mouse.
What? Who is it?
A Scottish commentator.
Who?
I don't know.
What's his name?
Wayne.
Wait, Bruce?
Take a bow, son. I mean that. Take a bow.
Thank you.
No, who is it?
I don't know.
Tell us a joke.
Wait, I'm not sure who it is.
I'm sick of these jokes now.
I've not heard one yet.
Tell us a joke.
It is Andy Gray. Yeah.
Alright, good.
Nathan,
What?
it's a simple question.
Pardon?
What time is it in Kazakhstan?
I said this already. I'm gonna Google what time it is in Kazakhstan.
While you're doing that, can you
Tell us a joke.
Google.com. Oh my god, it's 2 a.m. in Kazakhstan. I was right.
You said 12 or 1.
1.
Listen to the podcast back the second time I say between 1 or 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock is not between 1 or 2 o'clock.
Follow us on Twitter at GMN Podcast.
I am making the most of that. Nathan, we're coming to a new section.
Are we?
What a new section means is we don't have an intro. for it
Exactly,
yet.
that's very much it. When we think of the section, it's like 2 minutes before we start to record. You don't get an intro for it.
Maybe
Wait.
just do.
Wait,
sting.
Max, you could do a live one. If I hit the old stinger, you could whack some over the top of it. Nathan, let us know what the what's the name of your new section.
Well,
Do an impression of a mouse.
Max,
Nathan, grind my gears.
that's not actually the
That's not
name of
it.
it. We changed the name of it because of copyright reasons.
Well, it's on the.
something to do with trees, Max.
Yeah, but I've said
Something
it
to
now.
do with trees, Max. Nathan, the only thing I know to do with trees is
Do an impression of a chimpanzee.
Wait, so what is it?
it's Nathan's does my treeing.
Nathan's does my train.
No, it's things that do my treeing.
It's a new section we're trialing. Probably gonna last 1 week because probably not gonna be very good. Nathan's gonna say something racist and then that'll be the end of that. But we'll let him slide with it. Go on. I didn't cue you up any music. Is there any sort of music you want in the background?
Not that.
No, not that.
No,
Might
not
get
that.
copyrighted.
Can
Just
anyone
a
remember?
happy
Can
little
I just
tune.
say though? Can anyone remember what I shouted when you first played that in episode number 1?
He said like, "Oh my god!"
Nope.
No, he actually said,
Do an impression of a dolphin.
No, I didn't. What I
Dolphin.
said was when you played that, you went, there we are with the sounds of George Michael, and I went, no, it's not. It's the sounds of porn.
Oh yeah.
So you two did
Brilliant.
well on the GMN
Anyway,
trivia quiz. Carry on.
anyway. Do you know what really does my treeing?
"What does your treeing?"
People driving with their fog lights on when it's not foggy.
All right, I'm happy you specify. People driving the with the fog lights on, right?
When it's needed
and it's foggy as anything. It's just stupid, really. It's like when people drive with the lights on in the dark. Who are they having on?
Ouch!
Nutcases.
Is it
It-
just
it
a
really
one-liner or like?
No, like. Well, it does my head in. I don't get why people do it.
It's a show
Like,
off,
I know
innit?
you used to do it. And
I
you're like,
didn't
"Oh,
used to do it.
Looks cooler.
I never used to do that.
Yes, you did.
That's nothing I'd do.
Yes, you did.
No, I'd never do anything so silly.
Shut up.
I never used
Yeah.
to drive with my fog lights on. You do it now.
Yes, you did. No, I don't. I don't even have fog lights. They're an optional extra.
That's like the steering wheel.
I know.
Nathan had to pay extra for a steering wheel on his yeah.
Indeed, it's not.
Like, do you need the steering wheel? Well,
Probably not.
suppose we can probably get by without it. What do you think? Most people usually opt for it.
Drive in America.
Well, yeah. It's like BMWs. Are the indicators an optional extra?
Yes.
So people driving with fog lights you hit.
Well, the when they don't need them on, it just annoys the hell out of me.
Well, I think a lot of people do it
Look,
because it
that's-
looks cool.
It doesn't look
Wait,
cool.
let me rephrase that. Sorry.
It
What I
looks
meant
dumb.
was
After
people do it
that,
because
it's when
they think it
people-
looks cool.
It's when people get right up your ass when you're driving, and they have the lights on so brightly,
On full beam.
and then yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
you up to look in the mirror and you can't see a thing.
And there's no way of like sort of notifying. Like you can hit your brake a lot of times, but then they just think you're braking and you don't know how to
Roll
drive.
down the window,
But if they're
roll
behind
up
you,
your finger, and put your hand out so that they know you hate them.
there should be an international sign for please get out of my rectal passage and turn your full beams off.
It's that.
What, sticking your finger up at them?
Yeah.
That's just mad road rage what
Or
you've got
pulling
there,
over to the
Max.
side so that they pull over with you, going around to the boot and getting out a baseball bat.
Wait, so now we're having a bust up over it.
No, we're just making them drive away as quickly as they can.
You got anything else,
Oh, yeah.
Nathan, or is it just fog lights?
Yeah, no, I've got another two things regarding cars, but one of them's related to that. People
on.
driving round with one of the lights broken, so it's constantly on full beam.
Is that a common?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh,
so what
I've
do you
had
mean
it
the other one's constantly on full beam?
One of them is on full beam all the time, and the other is just normal, like dipped headlights.
No, are you sure it's not just the way? Like,
No.
no, a lot of cars are now designed where
You've not been looking at a motorbike.
no, a lot of cars are a lot of, two motorbikes next to each other, one with high beam on and one without, in the middle of the night. Nathan thinks it's a
Trust me.
car.
Now that I've pointed it out, you'll notice it more.
No, a lot of cars nowadays are designed with like the driver's side light is naturally dimmer because it's nearer to the other side of the road.
Oh, no.
Are you sure that's not what you're on about?
No, because they're like 15-year-old Ford Focuses and Mondeos driving around, bloody Peugeots as well. And then it's just irritating because they're like you've got one light that's just blinding you, and the other one is like a small fart.
Imagine if they had the fog lights on as well.
on there.
Nathan would actually like start hyperventilating. He crashed his car because he's got. There's nothing worse though than them having a headlight out. Like I know that's not always controllable, but when it's just like
They leave it.
well, I'll just turn it off. Like I know it's dark, but at least then it's not. At least then it's symmetrical. You might die, but symmetry and all of that. Number 3, Nathan.
Yeah, last thing. I think we'll just do this section on cars, really, for now. People parking awkwardly, especially when you go to a petrol station, and like there's a pump free in front,
But you
and
can't
they're
get
moving
through.
away. No, they're like the people in front are driving away, but the person just in front of you drives into the first spot and doesn't wait. It's worse when they pull up at the first one, and then the car literally in front is driving away, but they still stay at the first pump instead of going to the next one.
Well, yeah, when they've started putting the petrol in, they can't stop.
No, like there's people that I've been behind and was literally sat in a queue, and they pull up at the first pump, and there's a guy in front of them, right? He then drives off, and rather than just pulling forward, they just get out the car and start filling it up.
You'll fit through.
What, on a
Yeah,
motorbike?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Citigo would fit through the gap, yeah. Citigo would fit through the gap if there were 2 tanks parked at the petrol station. Nathan,
Oh,
just remind us what car you have again at the minute.
so yeah.
A what?
Let's go on a sitting up.
A what?
2 tickets to Sausage Party, please.
Blood Squiggly Quiz!
I guess I'll have my tree in next week.
Oh, you had one.
No, it doesn't matter because that was kind of a car-related topic, so I'll do it next week. Still be annoying me then.
Question 1. We've all got our answers ready.
Yeah, and mine's laughable.
Everyone at home got their answers ready?
Yeah.
Yes! Because I am at home.
True. Everyone listening got their answers ready?
Yeah, I'm listening to.
Everyone who isn't Max or Nathan got their answers ready?
Yes!
Sweet. It's good to see there's people listening.
Number 1.
There's no place like home.
Unless it's a second home.
Max, what did you put?
Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound?
I told you I had a random guess at it.
You put what's... I've never even heard of that film.
Isn't that a TV show on CBBC?
I mean, it's safe to
No,
say...
it's a film.
It's safe to say, Max.
It's a film about dogs. It's a famous film as well.
Nathan, what did you put?
I put The Wizard of Oz.
You'd be right.
Because that was
I don't
Dorothy.
know that.
It was Dorothy. Do you not know the...
Fucking-
That's a popular say. That's a popular quote. There's no place like home.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember. Right?
Okay, we'll let you off. As long as it doesn't happen again.
And one up.
Number 2.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
So that was... You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Whoa.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. What were you going for?
Jaws.
And Max?
Oh no, I've put Swag. Oh, it's backwards. Can I have one?
Swag.
Wait, so you put Jaws?
Yeah, but they put Jaws.
Correct.
The Bubba George.
I put Swag.
They put Dodge.
Number 3.
Probably one of my favourite quotes from films.
Yeah.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Before we get to what the film was, does anyone know who it was? The actor.
Oh. Oh.
You don't get any more points for it.
Brooking.
Just pop quiz.
Sir Trevor Brooking.
No. It's
Michael Caine. Yeah, correct.
yeah. Oh my god, I was gonna say bloody Alfred from Batman.
You do realise that I said Michael Caine when you first played it when we were doing the questions.
Max, what did you put?
I put the Italian Job.
And Nathan, what did you put?
I put the probably Italian Job.
Correct. It was the Italian Job.
Can I just make a comment? 6 questions again, Glenn?
Number 4.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Durex advert.
Nathan, what did you put?
Yeah, go on, Nathan.
I put no. I want to hear Max first. He
Well,
doesn't
that was
sound
wrong,
so
wasn't it? Why
sure.
would you put no, I want to hear Max first? That's a weird thing to write
He
down,
doesn't
that.
sound so sure.
Max, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, Nathan, what did you put?
Yeah, it's The Shining.
And Nathan,
Nope.
and
It's
Max.
the Shinning.
Oh, well. If you're going with the Simpsons edition, it is The Shining.
Right, this next one is wrong, and then the next one after that is also wrong. So you've won, Nathan. Congratulations. That's
No, because I think
the-
my 2 are wrong.
Number 5.
He's looking at you, kid.
He is looking at you, kid. Does anyone think they've got this?
No.
Nathan's gonna. No, wait. Before he starts, Nathan's gonna say. Nathan's not just gonna say, "Yeah, I think I've got it," or "No, I've not think I've got it." He's gonna say, "Well, I think I know what it is, but I don't know what it is, and so I'll tell you what I've written down. But as soon as you say it, I'll claim that I know what it is."
Brilliant.
Nathan, what have you put? Nathan, what have you written?
Back to the Future.
Max, what have you written?
I wrote To Kill a Mockingbird.
The answer was Casablanca.
Yeah, that.
Wow, what?
That's a popular film.
Yeah, maybe a few years ago.
So, Nathan is currently in the lead by 1 point.
Oh, he's won then. He
We've
can't lose points, can he? And I've not got this next one. Congratulations, Nathan.
What a way to win the quiz.
Holy there's a mass off spider. One sec, let me just use
No.
this thing.
Number 6.
6.
I feel the need for speed.
Max, what did you write
Bullet.
for my Valentine?
Do you know what? I actually didn't. I didn't write that. I wrote Speed.
You just wrote speed.
Yeah.
Were you just doing your drugs list for this week?
Yeah.
Speed,
Got my lists mixed up.
ketamine, and crack. I reckon I could probably use that
Bath
Sainsbury's
salts,
voucher to
like
get
on,
these.
like on a sausage party. Ah, relevant. Linking back.
Yeah, we're going to ruin a film.
Yes.
Nathan, what did you put? Oh yeah, sorry.
I put the Dukes of Hazzard.
What's wrong?
Ugh.
So
What was it?
that one was Top Gun,
Oh, for God's sake.
which means that this week's winner was Nathan. Well done. How do you feel?
Glenn?
I'm alright.
Glenn? Glenn?
Yeah?
Do you realise you have a button for Nathan in Peter Dixon's voice?
I do, but I didn't queue them up. I
Ah,
haven't actually got them ready.
You
I could try and find them.
say that.
Recording session
Actually, you might
1.
have to bleep that out.
This week's winner was
Nathan.
Yeah.
Like, you made it sound like it said Snathan.
that was him opening a bottle of sorts, wasn't it?
Yes.
For the pure comedy value and for my own amusement,
It's
we-
Cola Coca.
can we hit the 2 deadlock questions?
Yes, go on.
Well, there's a chance for me to redeem myself.
No, not a chance. Nathan's already won. And also because I spent time queuing up a deadlock suite, and I don't want it to go to waste.
Deadlock.
So, question: you gonna write these down, okay?
Yeah.
The first deadlock question.
Houston, we have a problem.
Well, I know who the actor is, but I don't know what the film is.
And
I'm just gonna guess.
the second one was.
Something horrendous.
Second one was.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
And then
Awesome.
I'm gonna guess another one that it's they're both wrong. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nathan, what did you put for the first one?
Apollo 11.
Max, what did you put?
No, kill me. It doesn't matter. Carry on.
What did you put? What did you put?
Saving Private Ryan.
Nathan, yours was also. Sorry. It was
Literally, I knew it was Tom Hanks,
Nathan.
so I just put a film that he's in.
I'll give you another go. Add 2.
13.
It was Apollo 13. And the second one was
Godfather.
Max.
Scarface.
Wait, the other way around.
Wait, so who was right?
Me.
No, what?
What?
What
Do an
film
impression
was
of a
it,
mouse.
Glenn?
Tell us a joke.
Oh, God.
It was The Godfather.
Right,
Yay.
so I was wrong. Okay.
You weren't wrong, Max. You just weren't right.
Glenn's Weekly Quiz! Follow us on Twitter at GMN Podcast.
We'd just like to remind people, public servants service announcement.
More than is scripted in.
Yeah.
You what?
I've said, I'm sure you've pressed it a lot more than scripted in.
Press what? This?
Follow us on Twitter at GMN Podcast.
Why do you have the whistle in there?
It's the Twitter noise, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but it's annoying.
Why? Because you think your phone's
have the
going off.
You'd have the refresh thing where you pull it down and it goes.
Max did the voiceover for that as well. That was originally done by Max. Max does paid voiceover work if anyone wants any voiceover work. Profits go straight to us.
Go to Glenn.
Your profits go to my back pocket. Just hook me up on Twitter. You can follow us at GMN Podcast. In case you didn't know, I'll just give you a quick reminder.
Oh God, please don't.
Follow us on Twitter at GMN Podcast.
Everyone's gonna block us now.
No, you just need to follow us on Twitter. Do you know what it is, Nathan?
Oh, please don't.
What's the Twitter, Nathan?
At GMN Podcast.
Max, what's the Twitter?
At GMN Podcast.
Peter Dixon, Alicia Dixon, Michael Dixon. What's the Twitter?
You've got it queued up. Just play it.
Say it.
I have to do it again. I'm tired.
Say it.
It's tired. I'm late.
I need to get some dinner.
It's tired. I'm late.
What time is it in Kazakhstan?
Probably
2:15.
2:24.
Nathan's gonna next week. He's gonna have it already. He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
it's in Kazakhstan exactly.
He's gonna have it saved on his phone.
As a clock, yeah.
Time is Bahrain.
So someone will pick up his phone, like, see what the time is. Nathan, why is your clock set to Kazakh? It's a long story.
What other clips?
Time is
you
it?
got any clips that we recorded that you haven't used this week?
Do an impression of a mouse.
No, I think we've used that.
Do an impression of a dolphin.
Where did you find these?
I didn't find them. They found me.
Do
What
an
do you mean
impression
you
of a
didn't find
chimpanzee.
them? I said them.
Do an impression of a chimpanzee.
That's not you.
Yes, it is.
Tell us a joke.
Really?
Yeah, it's Max.
Hey.
Just what?
No, I
What time is it in
pre-recorded at
Kazakhstan?
Glenn's.
I
How
thought
many
it was
days
you,
are there
but
until Christmas?
But imagine if I could actually do them all on Glenn's command without him saying anything.
Max, we're in a separate call. Like, Max, mouse,
It's
the mouse one. Do the
Control
mouse
V
one.
for now.
no, I know they're pre-recorded. I just didn't realise it was you.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you later when it was a secret as well, Nathan.
What?
You know these?
Number 1.
You know who that is?
Max.
No, it's actually not. I have no idea.
Number one. Number one.
Oh my god, we could get away with that. If we ever get big and like the
One,
person who actually recorded
two.
these originally comes back and claims a lot of money, we'll be like, nah, it's actually Max, listen.
Number one.
See?
Two.
That's not as good.
Obviously not. The original was
Number
the
two.
original.
Number one was good.
All right. You
Whack
know what I also like doing?
No.
Cash in number 4, please.
And on that note, I'll remind people that they need to
Uno que esa.
Twitter at GMN Podcast.
And I think we can probably draw a line as Nathan starts to teach people Spanish. We'll save that till next week. Una mesa.
Hamburguesa.
And we'll draw a line under this week's podcast. I hope everyone has enjoyed.
Table for 4, please.
Please do leave a like rating if you're watching on YouTube. Remember to leave a rating if you're listening to it on iTunes. Go into a little app, press a little 5-star, type your name, type a little comment, say, yeah, it was awesome. And if you are watching on YouTube, do leave a comment. Let us know your score. Let us know your opinions. Let us know what you thought. And remember, most of all, you need to...
Follow us on Twitter at GMN Podcast.
Goodbye. You know what's really weird with the outro jingle? I didn't ever set up one that's different. So it still has the same start fade on it, and it goes to that little bed.
Oh, good.
And every week we talk over it and then don't end when we said we were going to.
At the end.
Yeah.
Oh well, we have this week. I just cut it like there. Why would I start talking about like the specifics of the sound clip?
Right. Well, if it stopped, I need to go and eat tea. It's 9:30.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet either.
That's sweet. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Slave labour.